Pretty
That's
much.
why he likes to play short characters.
Yeah, I'm the shortest of my brothers at 5'11". He's
Short
like
king.
6'4", I think.
Damn, bro.
Yep, even I'm taller than him. Wahahaha.
Okay.
She's legally allowed to add her shoes to the calculations for some reason.
If she adds her shoes to the calculation, she's still like 5'3".
No, I'm not. Doctor said I was 5'5".
No, they did not. They said you were 5'3", and you were pissed off because
When
they
I
said
went to
that,
the doctors
and you were
recently, they
pissed
said I was
off
5'5".
because they took an inch away from you.
You're
The doctor
vertebrae
I went to
betraying you.
recently said I was 5'5",
Yeah,
and they
you were
measured me
wearing
up against the
shoes.
wall. No, I always take my
No,
shoes off.
you
Thank you
don't.
very much. Yes, I do.
You're short. Either
You
way.
weren't there.
Either way, you're short.
Fuck you.
Let's see. OBS is running. Where's the chat? Oh, there it is. All right.
Some of you guys have figured out you can go ahead and log into Foundry.
Oh, logging in is easy.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's right. We were doing a long rest before we.
Right, I clicked the long rest button, I think. All my shit looks refreshed.
Where the f-
At least in D&D Beyond.
I think everybody's got the long rest up.
Yeah.
That's what I should spend my money on.
Prostitutes?
Always.
Eggs.
A computer. A proper one. But will I? No. Why? Because I want PlayStation.
I want a new graphics card.
Oh, yeah?
You just got one!
4090?
No, I got a hard drive. A graphics card.
That's the expensive one.
Mm-hmm. The hard drive.
That's $400 for a really good one. Really good.
I got
all
a
these
2
graphics
terabyte
card.
M.2 for like $75. So.
2 terabyte swine.
Find one and I'll see if I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, right.
Find one.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
A decent one? Find one?
You know, if you want to get a
You
deal
don't
on video cards,
understand.
Intel's getting pretty cost effective. I don't know if they're really good though.
I have a AMD processor. I don't know if it'll be compatible.
You know, I'm not sure either.
What the hell?
Yeah, they work with AMD or Intel.
Let's see. 879 on Newegg, 4070 Ti, 12 gigabytes. Yeah.
Stop talking sexy to me. I don't need to be buying more stuff right now.
It's only $880.
You know his birthday's coming up.
Yeah, my birthday's next month on the 20th.
It's saying the new Intel GPU is 300, and it's competitive. So if you're looking to save $1,000, there you go.
Oh no, this one's at 1,000. This is only 850.
800?
880. Yeah.
Damn, not bad.
Right, actually. It's pretty good.
I looked at GPU benchmarks this season, as it were. Yeah,
This
check
is
that shit out.
when did this one get released? When did the
Recently,
40
right?
RTX 4070?
4070 got released like a month ago, 2
Did
months
it?
ago maybe. Right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, January 5th. Shit. That's not bad for like $800.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that cheap. Because the 4080 and the 4090 were nothing to laugh at price-wise.
Let's see. What is mine currently?
Sigh.
Bye.
This damn thing is running so slow.
It's all right. I'm actually like tired as fuck right now, so I'm like kind of gathering my thoughts while everybody's taking their time getting together. It's kind of nice.
You're tired? Are you sure you wanna do this?
Well, what I was gonna suggest was, I was probably gonna end early, but I was gonna try and get us to the end of this house and then call it whenever we were there, no matter what time it was.
Oh, okay.
That's good to me.
That way we don't push a whole lot into new story without Ben, and then I'm actually going to do this again next week and start the every other week process from that point.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I thought we had started the every other week last week.
well, we did
2 weeks ago.
but I
Yeah.
didn't. But I didn't realize that like that basically fell perfectly in a way that says "fuck you" to Ben's schedule.
Yeah, right.
Oh, he knew. He just did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So I'd like to shift things so that Ben can actually be there.
Oh.
But no, for real though, like when my internet went out and it was like it came back on like about 8:15ish or something, I was tempted to be like, I should just tell them it's still out and go to bed.
He would lie to us.
He would. But he
Totally
didn't.
would.
Just go on the internet and start telling lies. I see.
That's true. I would be literally the first person on the internet to ever tell a lie. How
Can't
crazy
do
is
that.
that?
That's illegal.
Let's see.
Wrong.
So right now I'm running with a GTX 1660. So I think it would be a pretty big upgrade.
Would your hard
16,
drive be able to process that?
My hard drive,
Or
yeah.
the memory board?
The motherboard is I bought. The motherboard was the one of the most expensive things I bought because I made it sure it would be compatible with most things that I wanted to upgrade to.
Eh.
I didn't skip out on my motherboard. I skipped out on everything else.
Well, I don't think I can do the 800 one right now, but
Well, obviously.
I mean,
Yeah.
that 300 one, I might
Jesus,
be able
the
to.
3080s are still fucking expensive as shit. That's ridiculous.
Depending on what you do, like, do you really need to buy anything higher than like the 20s?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I do. I've played games that are actually pretty intensive. Like right now, I'm getting a shit ton of frame drops in this game.
Well,
It is getting to the point where newer games minimums are like 960s. So we're probably a year or two away from AAA games wanting a minimum of what, like a 1080.
I guess I don't, because I have a. I always forget if it's a 1080 or a 1060 in there. It's 1080.
The new Harry Potter game wants a 960 minimum.
I thought that was
Stupid.
PlayStation only.
No, it's on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Oh, interesting.
Alright, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Alright, what do I have to level up to?
So I'd actually already done it because last week when you weren't able to make it, because I think, or the last time, not last week, because I think you were in Disney.
I was very busy shooting my ass in Florida. Yeah.
So what I had done was I went ahead and leveled you up for you, and then just pick some spells. So I wanted to just give you the chance to go through and decide if those are the spells you actually want. The only other thing I did for you was roll for your hit points, and you want to keep that because I literally rolled one less than the maximum possible.
Alright. What changes? Where do I gotta go?
Just click spells. Down. Down. Oh, that wasn't it. Well, I guess that's one way of doing it, but not the easiest way.
Well, what level am I? 3?
You should be 2 right now.
I'm already level 2.
Yeah, I already leveled you up, is what I'm saying.
You went into my character sheet?
Yes,
Jeez.
that's what I was
Lady.
just explaining.
Your character's been going around the world with us.
My God.
Sinless has basically been using your voice and everything.
Yeah, it was hilarious. You should see the VOD.
Oh,
Yeah. I really, I gave you some of my best work there.
Healing word. All right, we're getting rid of animal friendship. And by the way, I asked a D&D expert. I was right. But anyway, I'm
Let it
getting rid of
die.
animal friendship because you don't let me use it the way it's intended. I said it.
It's true. She asked me. I told her.
God damn it, Sinless. You're so good at D&D.
Hey man, I've been doing this for
Delete
like.
animal friendship. I'm making the executive call and allowing myself to do it with the power of being myself.
Well, I
You
mean,
miss
typically,
possessed.
Sorry, what?
You miss being possessed.
I was possessed and I missed it.
Yeah.
I love
No, I
being
was possessed.
You
Oh,
could have
you
been
were
possessed.
You were possessed too. Shin.
Oh man. All right.
Oh yeah, I think she was possessed for like a couple minutes, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
took
you
off
were
running once
possessed.
she realized that we were laying them to rest, and
Yeah.
That's right. She
I
was
tried to do
possessed.
everything as in character as possible.
Who gave me healing word? No,
okay,
that's
you weren't here.
misogynistic.
That thing saved your life.
You weren't
Oh.
here. That saved your life. I made decisions based on what I thought would make a good bard. And then I said, I will let her change her spells around, which, by the way, you don't have to ask me permission to change animal friendship. You're allowed to change your spells around at every level as a bard.
Oh. I just wanted to enforce my power though. So, yeah. Wow, I have 17 hit points. How many did I have before?
You had,
not
Less than.
17.
I want to say 10, but I'm not 100% sure.
What's your Constitution score?
+2.
+2.
So, I think bards are D6s, right? Or are they D8s?
Que la pinche güey.
It's a D8, so 7, 8, 9. So -9 from whatever you had.
All right, I'll keep healing words, but I want something horrifying. But inflict madness doesn't affect undead creatures, and I'm pretty sure we're in Ghost Town, USA.
I mean, are we still?
Yeah,
We're still in the
a
house.
haunted mansion full of undead shit for sure, yeah.
I mean, the whole area is
go.
undead, right?
Yeah.
How do I manipulate dead people? Hold on.
There were some wolves though.
All right. No, one of those wolves is my friend. That's bullshit. I've casted enough and had good rolls and petting them.
That wolf is back in a forest miles away. We left it.
Still has my spear sticking out of its
That
clavicle.
wolf had plot armor. Just let it go. It had a very important purpose.
I'm going to send you some messages, Samich.
Sure.
I also have a question for you, Sandwich, about oath for Paladin.
Go ahead.
Would I
Great.
be allowed to change it during the course of the game with like the optional like I don't know, re-swearing ceremony or whatever?
We'd have to talk through a narrative to make it happen.
Cool. I could do that.
Yeah. Because typically, the only way that you really switch is you go from whatever your oath is to an Oathbreaker Paladin. But we could work. Like, what are you wanting to change to?
I think I'm starting from vengeance and switching to devotion. Either that or switching to ancients.
suppose we could. We just have to come up with a good narrative reason for, like, first off, any other deity you like switch oaths to would likely be suspicious. Like, oh, you already swore this oath and you want to break it, huh? Let me look into what
Yeah.
other. I'm gonna look into what other DMs have done.
My thought process is currently, well, going to just angry mean, but eventually becomes better and swears more devotion because he wants to protect people.
Yeah, I mean to do that.
It's because he wants to protect Grung.
Yes, Grunt must be protected at all costs.
But yeah, I sent you the message. I don't know if you saw it yet.
I saw it.
Grung must
See
be
these
protected at all costs. Especially since a certain short person has been breaking Grung's mind.
Do you guys think Earth Tremor would be disruptive to melee combat? Probably.
Probably.
If you want something terrifying, you could. Did you already have Dissonant Whispers? I don't remember.
I
Yes,
do
you
have
did.
Dissonant Whispers. And I already have Thunderwave, which is already an AoE, so I don't want to have two AoEs. I'm thinking about getting Sleep or Inflict Madness or Hideous Laughter, but they all are immune for undead, which makes it useless.
I mean, only useless at this point, not useless for the entirety of the game.
I mean, we're in a spooky area. Do vampires count as undead?
I believe so.
Exactly. Charm Person seems kind of rapey, so I don't want to do that.
I mean,
mean-
you can charm person to doing bidding.
Okay,
No,
so Charm Person, just like Animal Friendship, is not I control you now.
No, it literally says in the thing after they find out that you charmed them, they're like mad about it, implying something fucked up. So I don't want to do it.
Okay, but Charm Person literally it just gives you advantage on charisma, say, or any kind of charisma checks against that person.
And then make them one step
There's
friendlier
enough
towards you.
of these bullshit things where
I
no
mean, you
fun
can
is
treat it as
happening.
like seducing somebody and then them being like, oh yeah, we're gonna do stuff, and they're like, nope, I don't feel like it. Then
It
they'd be
doesn't-
kind of pissed off.
Fine. It doesn't have to be like seducey, like
I don't want to seduce anybody. I refuse
I
to
know.
use
He's
my
not- he's saying it's
card.
not
Using
that
as an
way.
example.
it's like it's not supposed like you could literally like cast Charm Person and then
You
have
could just
advantage
be
on
like
an
super
intimidation
friendly
check
and then turn out
against
to
them.
be an asshole.
No, because then they know. You know what? I play with DMs who like to vindictively punish me for doing good control effects. I'm too scared.
Just do it anyways. Have fun with it.
No, because then I get it, and he's like, actually, technically, this spell does nothing.
I mean, you can use that charm on Grung, convince Grung to steal things.
I don't want to fucking control people's minds. You know?
I guarantee
you would
Grung
you would
won't
have
be
to.
mad.
I think it's
Wait.
dominate person is the one that you're thinking
Yeah,
of. That's the one
that's
that.
controlling
yes.
minds. But for charm, you're influencing them. You're not making them do it. You're convincing them to do it.
No, I don't. No, I ain't about that.
Yeah, you see, that's exactly the same thing I said in my deposition.
I ain't about that.
Yes.
Well, heroism seems like it fucking sucks. First of all, what the hell? What a shitty buff.
He's so shiny.
All right. So while she's figuring out some of this stuff too, I'll share what I was talking about before she came in. Tonight's probably gonna be shorter just because I'm like tired, and I'm planning on doing this again next week because I want to get this back on schedule with Ben and what he's actually available to show up for, so I don't have to keep NPCing him to one of you guys. So we'll go for a little while, and my goal is to try and finish this house up and then just call it. But if we don't get there and we get to like 11:30 or so, I'll probably still call it, and it's only like 30 minutes early.
Yes,
And then
I'm right here. Yeah. Shit.
lost track of my thought.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
If it gets to 11:30, you're gonna call it anyways.
Yeah, which is only about 30 minutes early and stuff, but it'll get me to bed 30 minutes earlier.
Mhm.
And then yeah, so after we'll do it this week and next week, but then after that we'll get back on that initial idea of every other week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then beyond that, I guess I can kind of do the quick recap especially for Sinshu who hasn't been here. So my tiredness is going to show through.
You got this. I believe it.
Yeah. So previously
On
we had
on Dragon Ball. Because Krillin.
yes. Now, previously, after entering this house at the bidding of two strange children who had informed us they were missing their baby brother and their parents who had run back inside the house to fight a monster. You guys had ventured through the mostly seemingly empty house until as you got higher into this house, things got progressively worse. So far, you've been able to clobber things decently well, and at the top or very highest point of or what seemed like the highest point of the house, Grung attempted to save the other Grung, which turned out to actually be his emaciated reflection in an enchanted mirror that was actually hiding the secret doorway to the attic, where you had discovered the actual ghosts of Rosevalda and Thornbolt Durst, learning a few things such as there is a secret passageway that leads down to the undercroft of this house. There is also whatever specters you spoke to outside were not actually the spirits of these kids, and they had their corpse or their skeletal remains still lying on the floor before them. They had been locked in that room and had effectively starved to death many years prior to this. You guys did decide to collect their remains and carry them downstairs with you, where you had fortunately discovered their graves after, of course, I should mention, their spirits had attempted to enter a few of you, including Gamona, who said, nah, fuck that, and used some paladin hoodoo to shoot them right out of their body.
And then it was Manuel next that took it.
Yeah, Manuel, and then eventually Sinshu had it.
What did I have?
The spirit.
Lexiana. You had the spirit that made you scared of just about everything.
Oh, like a bitch pussy.
That was the possession effect, was it made you terrified basically of even your own shadow.
Whoa.
Yeah. As you guys had ventured through this undercroft, you discovered ghouls, a few extra treasures here and there. But most of the... Oh, what the heck? No, I just re-imported Lexiana, and it just... Oh, there we go. For some reason, it was like showing me weird things. Anyways, after defeating them and, of course, returning the remains to their appointed graves that were conveniently marked for you guys, the spirits had departed your bodies and just left. Then, after fighting your way through a few more ghouls, you discovered a shiny crystal ball and a spooky statue. And I don't remember who it was, but somebody's like, I should touch that.
Manuel.
Was not me. That was Manuel.
Yes. Speaking of Manuel, where the fuck is we?
He's still doing that raid.
Does it seem like I care about his stupid raid?
28 minutes later. Come on, man. Still in the last boss. They must definitely have it this time for sure.
I can think of many times in WoW where we were just on the last boss. Sure, we'll be done in 10 minutes.
If only this was WoW. At least WoW, you can expect the raid to be long.
I've been taking so many poops and I don't know where the mass is coming from. You know? I'm like, I know I didn't eat this much food, so where is it coming from?
All right. So who wants to take over for Ben's character?
I shall do it.
You shall make the sacrifice.
Well, he
Yes.
seems to be doing other people's characters really well.
Let's see if you
Yeah.
can capture. Let's see if you can capture the I don't really know how to roleplay energy that Ben exudes.
Oh, no, man. You see, the problem is Ben's just been playing him wrong. You don't understand Malfont's personality. You guys gonna meet the real Malfont today. So let me give up Lexiana. I don't want this character anymore.
Oh yeah, I need to change your guys' ownership of characters and stuff.
Give her back to me.
Well, you never lost her. It's just I had to give ownership to other people. So let's see. Back to default. Should be good. Let's see. Who's going to take over for Manuel?
Oh, Lord. Rar
Think
is
Jer-
here. Rar, you do it.
Gonna play
Yes.
Manuel the original way, where he's only speaking in.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'll take care of Manuel for now, but he's being Chewbacca for the iteration.
Back to his Chewbacca ways.
What?
It's canon. He did
Huh?
that at one point.
We're about to
Remember when
start.
Chewbacca and Han Solo like took a naked shower together and massaged each other in the movie Solo?
Huh.
Do you remember when you find out the Millennium Falcon is a sentient being who never wanted to be enslaved and wanted control over her life, and then she got put into a ship and has no control over her life?
No, I don't remember that.
Also, Lando Calrissian was in love with the robot
shit, is
that
this new
became the
Disney?
Millennium Falcon. And now, with that context, you go, oh my god, Lando Calrissian wants the ship because he wants the love of his life back, who's now
Oh.
a slave
Oh
to
my
Han
God.
Solo. Remember that movie?
I
Nope.
did not know. Is that one of the new ones?
Yeah, it's one of the new ones, and you're like, why the
Mm.
fuck would you do this?
That really
I just-
fucks everyone.
I just wanted I just wanted them to just go further into detail about R2D2 being bisexual.
What does that even mean? They're a robot.
He's
Do
not-
they even? How can they be bisexual if they have no gender?
We're really far off topic, and we should not go down this route. But also, they shouldn't be corrupting motivations like that. Come on.
Nope. Lando Calrissian wanted the Millennium Falcon back because it has the brain of the robot that he was in love with.
All right.
I'm not even asking
I don't
anything
know
about it.
what we're doing or talking about now.
The movie
You have
Solo.
You've confused Grung.
Grung is confused. Grung takes 2 seconds damage.
Okay. So, after you guys had decided to touch the shiny orb and these dark shadows, or your own shadows, had stretched out into these horrible monsters that had raised up, you guys found yourselves pretty well fucked up. The use of healing word did in fact keep Sinshu alive in that one instance after things not going super well. It's kept somebody else alive too. I just can't remember who. But anyways, you guys had decided to go looking for a place to rest and decided the best idea to go look for a place to rest was to start exploring places you still haven't been yet, where you don't know what's there, and you found another monster and ran from it.
Hell yeah, we did.
I mean, we saw the bed. We just didn't see the monster on the bed. That's perfectly normal.
So do I have full points or no?
Yeah, you're back up to full health. Everybody has done a long rest by this point. You all took up back up the stairs. You're back to your full health. It is now back to you guys.
All right, let's head back downstairs, guys. Krillin
Remind
is
myself
heading
how to
back.
pick a token.
Where's
You
downstairs?
can't move.
So we left off where we started,
Hmm
which was
So
I went to bed. Oh god, there's a skeleton fucking another skeleton? What's this?
those are kids hugging each other in their last moments of life.
We
Whatever.
slept right next to them. It was kind of romantic.
No, their skeletons aren't actually there anymore. It's just
Yeah,
still
no,
on the map.
Grung took the bones because Grung thought that they were family. And then they had family take meditation.
So where are we going?
Well, don't follow Nim. He doesn't know where he's going for the stairs.
Feels like
Stairs
it's
are stairs are in the other room across the hall from it down. Nope.
really annoying that I can't
Nope, Lexiana, you're taking off the wrong way. Hold on.
can't bring Manuel unless I can see Manuel.
So
Because I
you
can't
can
click him.
you can bring him close to you. Then you can click and drag, and you can select him and yourself at the same time.
Oh, I
And
really
you can
should do
just
that
yeah,
There we go.
helps out a lot.
before going up the stairs.
I have
Got you.
control of enough on, right?
You should, yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
Here, I'll move Manuel down too. Get everybody back on track.
Wait, I thought we were going down the stairs to leave.
We're not.
No, you're going back to the basement area.
I want to go kill whatever was on that bed.
All right,
Oh,
let's go
why
kill the
not?
bed.
Why are we doing this?
Cause
We're good doers.
Safe.
Doing good.
Okay, so Melfon and Gamoner are like, Gamoner's like, yeah, there's a huge, some weird demon dog thing on top of that bed. And Melfon's like, you show me where he is, I'm gonna punch that sucker.
I found a card game. Maybe we can play cards with the dead or something.
What the hell? Grung is not being allowed to move freely.
You can't. Oh, maybe I think you got stuck in a wall.
All right, so we're gonna go back towards
Was it down?
the dog. Yeah. Follow Krillin. Now, this is where
Where are we
I'm
heading?
waiting.
Wait, I need to get the music back up. I almost forgot about that.
Down here.
Oh,
see
there's
the-
a monster.
He's dead. It's a
Oh. Google
corpse of a
G.
corpse.
Krillin is gonna be stealthing again. By the way.
All right, give me a stealth check really quick.
Why isn't this working?
What are you running into?
I don't know. There we go.
Oh,
That was weird.
still lagging a little bit, but it's all good.
Damn. He fades
Yeah.
into the shadows. and
It was a lot of lagging.
So
Holy shit! That was
So-
a nat 20.
Yeah, I'm like it out too.
So, not only are you not seen right now, Krillin has actually never been seen. Retroactively, the whole campaign has been retconned to where nobody has actually ever seen Krillin.
Dude is straight vapor.
I'm
So
I'm
Krillin, you come around the corner into that room and you see no dog.
just like shit. So I go. I start searching now.
You do see. Hold on, let me get back to describing what you do actually see in there.
Okay.
So what you do find is the large wood frame bed with a pretty well rotted mattress, and you see the indention in the center of it where something has recently been laying. There's also a wardrobe. There is a wardrobe off to the side of the bed, as well as what appears to be a wooden footlocker just sticking out from underneath the bed.
I'll pull it out.
All right, so
Okay.
just like a. Is
Yeah.
it just you in there?
Yeah. Seems like it.
All right. Well, you pulled it out. What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna open it.
All right. So as you pull open the footlocker with a rather loud creak, you find in there a very neat-looking cloak, neatly folded in the very bottom of it, and then on top of it, you find 4 vials of some kind of thin red liquid. You also
Oh.
find a chain shirt, a mess kit, and a flask of this greenish greenish liquid. It's bigger than the other or the 4 red flasks, and you're not entirely sure what this is at this point. You also see a bullseye lantern, some thieves' tools, and a book with a yellow leather cover.
All right. He'll put the potions and the cloak in his backpack, and
Hogging all the potions himself.
just to make sure they're safe until somebody that can do magic stuff can identify them. And then he's gonna take the book as well as the thieves' kit to the people. And then he just kind of pops up and breaks stealth, like guys, right in front of Gamona.
Gotcha. Could Kimona check for either do like an investigation check or check to see if they can tell where that giant dog went? And I was like, I swear I saw it right here. There's a huge dog. It was on top of the bed.
So help me figure out what it is. Are you looking for signs of the dog? Are you trying to see if you can sense the dog around? Are you trying to see if the dog ever existed in the first place?
I want to see signs of the dog. I imagine the kimono would probably. Let's see. I don't want to use a spell, so I would say just probably. I guess investigation to see for signs for it.
I would say, yeah, if you're looking for signs, you can go, do an investigation check. We'll go with that.
Krillin's gonna make it to the
Wait.
table and pull stuff out of his backpack.
All right, so you start unloading things from your backpack. Gamona, even though there's like a clear, obvious indentation in the bed, like it's flying, it's like going over your head, and like you're not even noticing that part. You're just looking around, like doubting if there ever even was a dog in the first place.
I can't even see my roll. Did my roll even happen?
Yeah.
It was a 5.
Okay. Am I lagging or something?
It was a little slow for me as well a second ago.
It still hasn't popped up for me.
Oh, I see it. On my end, you got a 5.
Yeah.
Will it really ever happen if I never see it?
I take out all the potions, put the thieves' tools on the table, as well as the book and the cloak.
Manuel does a Chewbacca roar or something.
that's back into canon now.
Looks to Melfon. Do you think you can maybe figure this stuff out?
Look, I ain't saying that she's lying, but I just ain't saying she's telling the truth neither.
What?
Just saying, you know, these orcs get a little jumpy sometime when they get to sitting around and.
Oh
not
no,
in a
there was
seat at the
definitely a
table.
dog in there. I guess.
Oh, you want to talk about the dog? Okay, sure, I can look about it.
Oh no, no. Okay. So I'm asking if you can tell me what this stuff on the table is.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's that? What you got here?
So there's the 4 red-filled flask, the larger green-filled flask, and then a cloak.
Let's see. How can I do this? Can I Arcana check these?
For Melfon, who's doing it, he does have the spell Identify, which you could use a spell slot, or you could ritualistically cast it and take 10 minutes per item to identify them.
Ooh.
Let's ritual cast that.
All right. So Melfon begins drawing out the different sigils onto the table really quick, and then as he places his hand, what do you have him identify first?
Probably the red-filled flask. While Melfon is doing this, Krillin is keeping a sharp eye on the 2 hallways that lead out from here, not going towards that room.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Krillin, whilst Melfon discovers that because he can only do one object at a time.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
Sorry, that was horrible.
Yeah, so Krillin, you actually are getting like a little bit distracted hearing Melfon talk about how this red liquid in the vial is this is a potion of healing.
Can Grung open this door?
The door is technically already open. You
Oh.
guys had left it open on an earlier.
Oh, this is where the dead bodies are?
I'm gonna pocket 1 potion and leave the other 3 for somebody else. For other people.
Are they health potions?
Yes.
They were, yes.
Manuel picks one up without saying a word. He kind of does another Chewbacca roar heartily.
Heartily.
Come on, grab one, I guess.
There's
All right.
spooky stuff over here.
Make sure you guys are.
What level potion of healing?
It's just a basic potion of healing.
Okay.
So, upon finishing that first one, let me see something really quick. I'm trying to figure out.
Can I bardically inspire their ability to identify something?
Well, it's a spell, so he just gets the information. It's not a skill check for him.
Then who rolled a 7?
That was Krillin.
For his perception check.
So.
Sorry.
He doesn't need to see anything.
You guys gotta warn me before you do your thing so I can dance and sing.
It's the table. He can't really see over it too well. Plus the distracting shiny objects.
I'm trying to figure out who has the highest passive perception, but I don't read.
My passive perception is a 15, actually.
Got
15.
16 for Manuel.
Okay, so Manuel is actually the first one who hears this kind of like something kind of crunch, like dirt shifting, and then like a sniffing sound, like
From which door?
from up here on this northern exit.
He stands up and kind of growls and runs toward that door to see what's up.
And just as he's coming around there, he sees, I don't remember if he's familiar with it, but he sees 2 canine heads like peer around the corner at him, see him, and immediately just snarl and start barking and charging his way.
Are they puppies?
You're about to die.
They do look
It is
like puppies.
It is actually.
You're about to fight. We're about to get in a fight.
It is actually a singular two-headed puppy.
There's a two-headed dog charging towards you.
It is a two-headed dog. And what I need to do really quick is
the one that was running Luciana last week.
Sounds like your mic might be up, dude.
Huh? I think so.
you got quiet this time around.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yeah, much better now.
Oh, I was talking to Josh, so I had it kind of muted, kind of thing.
Oh,
Sinless is the one that's playing Manuel, right?
yes.
Okay, yeah, Sinless.
I'm playing Malphon.
No, I'm playing it.
Or,
Wait, who's
sorry,
playing?
yeah.
Corey.
Who's- Corey.
Close enough.
I can't. Oh, Corey's playing? Yeah.
All right. So at this point, Manuel has kind of like alerted everybody, but this dog is still charging, still charging at him. So what I am going to do is he and Manuel are going to get an initial action, and then we'll roll for an actual initiative.
Okay.
So the dog is going. Let me double check something really quick. That is what I thought. So the dog is going to attempt to bite at the exact same time Manuel is allowed to do something kind of called simultaneous initiative in a way.
All right. Could I do something like wild shape into an animal?
You can, yeah.
All right. Well, then he's gonna wild shape into an ape with his ability.
All right. I got to find the ape. And at the same time, the dog rolled a nat 20 on hitting Manuel with a bite.
Ooh, rip.
So I will let you do the wild shape first, so that way it can count for damage towards the wild shape and not Manuel's base form. But first, I need to get a bear.
Can I go down and just roll it on the initiative table?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. I was just going to get... You guys can all go ahead and roll initiative. I just wanted to get that part done.
Not bad.
Jeez.
God damn.
Grown girl
You
to
guys-
7.
Oof.
You guys are...
Oof.
I don't know who that one was, but...
Manuel. Jesus Christ. That's rough.
Damn.
Oh, I
You had a 1 on the initiative roll, so you had a total of 4.
Why can I not find the ape token? I thought I would have left it in here.
The dog nat 20'd to bite you, though. So it's a mutual initiative, so he's letting you get your wild shape, so it takes damage from the wild shape rather than your base health, at least.
Base health is linked when wild shape, right?
No. It is not. You take the health of the animal, and when that gets ran out, any damage over goes to your max to your health. So if you have like 3 health left on your wild shape, and you take 10 damage, you take 7 to your base health, and after releasing wild shape, it's really
Yep.
nice.
Actually. Let me see. I need to give Nim ownership. Boom.
And
So
then,
seeing this... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. No. Oh, I was just saying, and then if he had levels in Barbarian, he could be like raging and take half damage in wild shape. It's amazing.
That is a pretty good combination.
That's what I play on one of my Sunday campaigns is a druid barbarian.
All right. So going along with it, with the critical hit damage, Manuel is going to take 9 points of piercing damage, I believe. I cannot focus on shit tonight, apparently. So his wild shape takes the 9 points of piercing damage. Is like not much different than the initial Chewbacca noises that he apparently has returned to moving. Or using. And then the second bite comes in, but apparently he's able to jerk just ever so slightly and pull himself out of the way, because I doubt a 7 hits.
Does not, no.
All right, so the wild shape or shape change is typically a bonus action. What would Manuel like to do as his action at this point?
He's gonna do... Can we do primals? Do I still have that as a shape form? My primal savagery?
In this form, he has a multi attack, or physically has a multi attack to which he can throw a rock or punch, and he can do that, or he can do either one of those twice, or he can mix and match if he feels like.
Yeah, my bad. I just this token doesn't have the same kind of feel as the others, so I can't see my attacks. But I would
Oh,
like
you-
to punch for sure.
You can't double click and
also-
see what he's got.
I can't see what he sees either. I can see the token and see him, but I don't know that I have permission. Maybe.
Let me double check a couple things.
Ugh, chilly.
Oh, the token does not have, or apes do not have dark vision.
Ow.
Well, I definitely don't want to hold
Front
this
row.
shit up, but also just like tell me what I'm missing here.
Let me troubleshoot here. So if you click features and that, you should be able to see what the ape can do,
Ah, okay.
Fuck.
where your attacks are.
Wait,
But
what?
I believe you have permission to. Yeah, you have permission to move the token and stuff. so
Right,
you-
so I can't see anything, and I've just been attacked. But I know that it's there because before I did wild shape, so I can just punch in that direction. Hopefully.
Yeah, I will go ahead because it's literally latched onto you. I'm not going to impose disadvantage because
Right.
you can't see it for this attack. So go ahead and just get your action off against it without disadvantage.
Why is
You're
it
gonna
not
want to
standard?
you're gonna want to roll the one that says like punch or throw rock.
Oh, thank you very much.
Why is there no music this time again?
No, I hear it.
I hear it.
Oh, I can't hear the music.
It's got louder. It's nice.
Was that me?
Well,
No, it wasn't me.
yes. Now that was the ape's fist attack roll with a natural 1, so no, you don't hit.
But you get another hit attack technically.
I pressed the wrong button for initiative, but can you just like leave?
Both
Well,
ends of the spectrum there.
What did your roll actually end up being for initiative?
5.
5. So I can actually put that.
No, I don't want to cheat by accident.
No, I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and give you a 5. Also, that looks like a nat 20, so go ahead and roll critical hit.
Nice.
So you full on like unga bunga pound this thing in one of the heads
Mm-hmm.
along the way. There we
Good.
go.
Ape strong.
Ape strong together. All right. Is there any movement you want to do, or are you going to stay right there?
No, we're staying right here.
Okay. So then we're going to get into regular initiative order. Oh, how nice of of these dogs to roll a natural 20 on their initiative as well.
Jesus.
Uh
So that's going to be a fun problem. Keeping up with the trend, then it's just going to multi-attack bite again, and I need to remember because you guys need. Come on, show me more. Oh. So that is going to be a 14 to hit.
Which that hits.
That hits, okay.
12 AC.
Okay.
And you're going to take 3 points of piercing damage. Also, one thing that I did not, or I read it and then forgot about it the first time. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw with each hit from him. So, using the ape stats.
Okay. Again, I apologize for being an idiot, but help me out here once and I'll learn it forever.
Sure.
I got Constitution here, ability check, saving throw. I think we're good. Never mind. I figured it out on my own. Big boy.
You didn't even need me.
Nope.
All right. So you feel this kind of like burning sensation, and but it doesn't make it very far in you as you're able to just shrug it off, and everything seems fine. But now for the second attack with the other head, getting a 13 to hit.
That does hit.
All right, and then you are going to take 5 points of piercing damage, and you already knew I was going to need another con save, didn't you?
There you go.
All right. So you feel this, or you feel this like that same sensation, except now it's starting to spread up the ape-like or the ape arm, and let me see. You are now poisoned. Interesting.
Is it poison or is it disease?
Um,
This is just me asking, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out
No.
my immunities.
so it's basically what's funny is like here's the way it's literally worded on the stat block. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw against disease or become poisoned.
What?
until the
Poisoned by disease, I guess.
until the I'm going to call it diseased because it
Okay.
says here's what it says: it becomes poisoned until the disease is cured.
Okay.
So we're going to go with the disease.
Poisoned by a disease. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, the poison status because of a disease.
Yes.
Neat.
So what that means is while you are still poisoned, you are going to have disadvantage on attacks. And there's apparently an extra effect that goes with this particular poison, but you don't know what that is yet.
Okay.
All right. So,
back
moving on, you guys are now in a pickle because this ape is kind of blocking the hallway and it ain't doing too good. It's Melfon's turn. What are you guys doing?
Okay. Let's see what Malphon can do here. I haven't really looked through his spells yet. So am I gonna be able to cast through it?
So you are able to move into the same space as friendly creatures as long as you move out of it before your turn is over. Otherwise, you have to take a bunch of damage. It's really weirdly worded in the ruling, but there it is. So you could move into there, but you would also be in melee range trying to cast it. So you have to be
Yeah.
cautious about if you're choosing a 2-hit spell or a spell that invokes a saving throw.
Wait, so I'd have to go and cast and then come out.
Yeah, pretty much.
But then I'd also have to. But then I'd also be incurring the range penalty.
Mm-hmm. So there are attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and attacks. Yeah, so that sounds like a no.
You can hold an action. You can't hold your whole turn, but you could say like, I want to prepare a firebolt for the moment I see it, and then basically your action just waits until the dog comes around the corner or something like that.
Let me see. So he's still in. So since he's still in, what's it called? Still has no light, and he doesn't have. He's in disadvantage from that. I guess I would cast dancing lights over in that area.
Okay. So
For each cantrip I get, right?
Yep. So I will say that's a pretty solid use of it. So we're gonna go ahead and say, "Let there be light."
He became Jesus.
We're gonna go with that dancing light effect.
Nice.
So now with these lights kind of just moving up and around the ape just harmlessly, he now has a clear field of vision. Anything else Melfon's doing with his turn?
Is that cantrip? Is that a bonus action or regular action? It's regular action, I think.
It should say on the thing next to it.
Yeah, it just says action. It's a.
Yeah.
I don't have any bonus actions or anything else I can really use, so I guess I'll probably have to end it there.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to Nim's turn then.
Okay. Nim rushes to his companion's side, obviously.
I guess really quick, I should have asked if you had if Melfon had movement.
Yeah, he would have movement. I guess he would move over, like in that area, like
10 feet.
behind Lexiana.
So, boom.
Jeremy, can you tell Jupiter to come here real quick?
All right. So Nim rushed to the side of his companion and then does what?
Of course, he casts Cure Wounds.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your cure wounds.
Apparently, I have no available first level spell slots in which to cast Cure
You
Wounds.
reset it.
That
Oh,
should
sorry.
not be.
She's not around. I don't know where she is.
When you do
Oh.
a long rest, you get all your spell slots back.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Let me see. I just did another long rest for you anyways, so got it all back. I don't know what the deal was there. So now you should have some first level spell slots.
Got it, thank you.
Alright, I just pressed my long rest button as well.
Okay. Nim continues his incantation and he casts Summer Court with one, I guess, die.
Balm of the Summer Court. Okay.
So I think that's just me rolling a single d6.
Yes.
So here we go.
Oh, that's
Good one.
nice.
And that also gives him one temporary hit point.
So he gets one temporary and jumps up to 13 health.
Healthy boy now.
And I'm going to move out of the way.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right. Krillin,
So
what have you got?
I
Grung,
kind of
think about your turn.
I kind of pre-measured, so I'm just going to do this. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I'm going to bonus action Step of the Wind to dash. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay. Fucking monks, man.
Ah,
So you guys just basically watched Sonic the Hedgehog take off.
God, I love monks. They're so much fun.
So you come around to the ass end of this two-headed dog.
I'm gonna use my quarterstaff and aim for somewhere soft.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
It's with advantage, correct?
It is with advantage. You're correct.
Oh, okay. Thank God. So 22.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that damage.
That's 9.
Yep.
So
I'm using a
a-
thrusting rather than a swinging motion.
I like it. Oh,
so much like in so many cartoons before it, you know, the ape on the other side does not see any kind of insertion. He only sees the horrified look on on both dogs' face, only left to wonder what just happened with that quarterstaff on the other end. So at this point, so I believe you've used your movement, action, and bonus action by this point. So you got nothing left, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So your turn is done. Grung, what's up with you?
Grung is going to move. I believe it was 10. Hold on. Grung is going to move approximately 11 feet this way.
Mhm.
And then Grung is going to hold it. I don't think Grung can do anything really. Grung is going to prepare his stick so he could stab people.
You know what's funny is I misheard you and I was like, why is Grung preparing his dick?
I heard the same.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So
I
Grung
am a
look-
lady.
No, Grung is a guy.
Nope. Grung
Yeah.
is a grung. What are you talking about?
True.
Grung is Grung.
What is lady? Grung is grung.
What is lady?
All right. So Grung is preparing the stick to be ready to attack. I'm guessing that's holding your action then.
Yeah.
Okay. You will have to remind me if it gets triggered, but I'm assuming hold your action until you can actually get an attack off on the dog.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, though, if the dog does not come in within melee range, you can't say you're holding your action in movement. So you can't like say
Yeah,
the
I
dog.
can't say like, oh, well, I gotta move closer.
Yeah.
I'm still holding. I'm still ready to fight.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Just making sure.
Grung knows how to stab people.
Okay. That'll move us on into Gamona, and then Lexiana, you can think of what you're doing with your turn.
Is it my turn now?
Well, think about it while
I already
Gamona's
know.
taking their turn. Okay. I just like to give you guys a heads up that your turn's coming up when I can remember to do so.
Does this dog look dead?
I don't think you can see it yet.
Yeah, you haven't actually.
Can I remind me how it works with attacking through Manuel? I have to go like through him, and I'd have disadvantage, or how's it work?
No, if you move into his space. Hold on, Lexiana, it's not your turn yet.
I'm moving. I'm going over there.
You can move into his space. You just can't end your turn in the same space as another creature. It's kind of like you guys shift in there, but there is no disadvantage for
Gotcha.
attacking. The only reason I mentioned disadvantage for Melfon was because his attacks are ranged.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
I
Okay.
can see the dog.
I'm going
Is
in.
it
I'm
a
gonna hit
dead
that dog.
looking or not?
Oh, you ugly
Hold up.
puppy.
Yeah, ugly puppy.
I'm gonna hit him with my spur. Let's roll.
I believe you have advantage, actually.
You do have advantage.
Oh, I do have advantage. Okay. Gotcha. So I just roll another one, I guess, or
Yeah, go ahead and roll another one. And the dog does not look dead from your vantage point.
Nice.
thank you, advantage.
19 definitely does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah.
All right, so with a thrust and a yelp from the dog now being inserted into both ends.
Whoa. Hold on. I've
Spit
seen this
roast.
All
I've seen how this movie plays out.
right,
Is there a second one? I have another attack.
you have another attack. What?
No, I think that was just
really quick.
accidental from the second hitting of the
Oh
spear
yeah,
thing.
probably just probably okay.
Okay.
I guess I'll take the other one.
Yeah, you're stuck with the 6.
Gotcha. I guess. Bonus action. Ooh. I'll have to talk to you about this later, Sandwich. Bonus action. I'm just gonna use movement and back out.
Okay. And the dog is going to take its attack of opportunity against you.
Do it. See what you got.
It's gonna get a natural 1.
Ooh.
Exactly.
So
Oh yeah, brother.
it is going to, like, as you turn about, you almost anticipate the attack of opportunity
Yes,
and
right.
just
What you got?
basically swing your. You have a shield, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you basically, and perfectly like anticipating this clumsy attack of opportunity, you just bring your shield up, and it bashes its face into your shield so hard it's going to take 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Take that.
Nice.
That works. That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
All right. Now that we're at Lexiana's turn, Manuel be thinking about his turn.
Okay, I have a question. If I make this dog fall asleep, the fight's over, right?
Well, actually, I mean, no. I'm pretty sure you're actually right. I just got to double check. Let me double check the spell because I'm pretty sure there is no saving throw.
It has to do with hit dice, I think.
No,
Well,
I'm going to try and get the remainder of their hit points.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure that if I do, it's not some weird rule where it's like that's not actually the case, because that's how I've played D&D, but I don't want to waste a spell slot by misunderstanding it.
No, I'm pretty sure you got it. Like, the dog will fall asleep. It'll wake up if somebody decides it's smart enough or smart to hit it.
Please don't hit the dog.
Grung shall hit the dog.
Do we get advantage if we hit the dog while it's asleep?
Don't
Actually,
try
any attack that
Alright,
hits
if
the
you're gonna
creature.
hit the dog, I'm not gonna put it to sleep. 'cause
I'm
it's a
So
complete waste
any
of the spell
attack
slot.
that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is
Yes.
within 5 feet of the creature. if it's unconscious.
That is
So it's,
correct.
it's an
Don't do it,
automatic
Bob.
critical if you hit it.
Okay, I'm saying in character, in game, please don't hit the dog after I put it to sleep, because then it would be wasting my spell slot, and it would be rude and inconsiderate. Can I put the dog to sleep?
Yes,
well,
you
who
can.
even knows if it's gonna happen?
You gotta roll 5d8, right?
Do you have no available first level spell slots with which to cast sleep? Can I please have my spell slots?
Click your
I don't-
sheet, top right where it says rest. Click on long rest.
I already did it. Well, what the heck? I just did a long rest for her, and it still didn't give her her spell slots back.
It worked for mine. Just give me mine back. But oh wait, actually no, it didn't give me mine back. Never mind.
Buggy
All right,
game.
so am I looking at my
There.
character sheet in D&D Beyond or in here?
You have your spell slots back now. I just basically had to give you another long rest, apparently.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for letting me sleep. Now I'm gonna sleep. No, it says I can't do it. I'm gonna
What the fuck? Your spell slots are gone again. Like, I just got them back, and now they're gone again.
I'm gonna rest real quick.
Are they still on D&D Beyond? For spell slots are still on D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's letting me do it. It's letting me do
Okay.
it.
Should be okay.
Nope, it's not letting me. Cast that.
Just roll
Oh,
your
yeah.
5d8. I mean, you can do it manually.
I can do that, yeah. Is that cool?
Sure.
Well, now it says that I did cast it. Whatever.
Good job. We fixed it.
It has you put down a marker because it's everything within this area of effect, and then it starts calculating it out that way. Because how sleep works is it targets whoever has or whichever creature has the lowest hit points.
No, wait, I did that wrong. Sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. How do I? How do I do a 5d8 in here?
You just
You
click it 5 times.
You want me to do that? 5
Sure.
times?
And then click the roll button in the bottom
I
right.
think it's 68 because I'm level 2.
Depends on what level your spell slot you're using. It goes up by 1d8 per spell slot level. So if-
Oh, okay.
I do want to point out something really quick before we follow through to this. It's just that the wording does say creature, so that applies to allies too.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But
Are
you
you
can
making up more bullshit?
you could
Are we all going to sleep? Never mind.
you can use an action after the fact to wake them up and just not wake up the dog.
It uses like the starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points. It takes up the hit point, the number from the roll,
Yeah.
and then moves on to the next person, essentially with the next lowest hit points. So essentially, you'll have to see who has the lowest hit points, and then subtract their hit points from the roll, and then find the next person with the lowest hit points, and so on and so forth. And eventually, it'll run out to where somebody may not fall asleep.
We're going to sleep. 26. Is that
Sneaky
enough?
time.
So
Okay, so with that, the dogs do find themselves falling asleep.
who has the next lowest?
Let me do a little bit of math here.
Oh God.
We going night night.
What if we all just went to sleep?
It'd be hilarious.
So
We all wake up at the same time with the dog.
So the dog just of course just flops forward unconscious. And then you guys hear a flump behind you as Melfon is just down behind everybody. And that's it.
Listen, I'm getting real sleepy. I think I'm just lay down.
Okay,
Oh,
Boo.
Man, I got more? How many HP was left on the dogs?
You won't know.
Yeah, you don't get to know what.
So the only thing is, this only lasts for a minute.
Girl goes over and licks Melfon's face.
So it might be best for us to get a crit on it. like a
Yeah,
guaranteed
just put a
crit.
crit on it.
So Manuel is next.
Well, since the dog just went to sleep, do you guys really want to continue initiative order, or do you just want to like pick somebody who's going to get their crit?
I
Somebody
think
get
Manuel
I'm
has
gonna go
the
look
greatest
what-
chance of hitting the most damage, right?
Wait, why did we? I wish you guys would have told me that before I wasted my spell slot.
Oh,
on
it's
that.
it's not a waste. A guaranteed
you're s-
crit is big.
Yeah, but I asked, hey, will the fight be over if I cast sleep? And you said yes, and now you're changing it.
I was just reading the spell more, and it only has a duration of 1 minute. I think that's
Alright.
why. I'm sorry. I'm gonna two-hand my staff. I'm gonna hit it for versatile.
Yeah, okay.
That didn't roll in the thing. 1 second. I'm gonna share my Discord real quick. I rolled a 24. I accidentally rolled it on D&D Beyond rather than this.
Okay.
Let me see. We'll just. Okay, I mean it works either way, I think. Hold on. Because it's doing it one-handed. Why isn't it letting me do the versatile damage? Screw it. Just 2d8, right? Plus.
Yeah, just go ahead and manually. We'll just roll 1d8 because the first one is always considered max.
Okay.
So just roll 1d8 and then add that to 8 plus.
8 plus dex.
Yeah.
So 6. That's 10. That's 18 damage.
Yep. So it's just one single whack right across both dog heads. It doesn't even have the time to wake up to notice anything's happened. It's just gone.
Nice.
Hey, doggy. Grung is gonna go lick Melfon's face to wake him up.
It's disgusting.
Do you still remember the way that you woke Nemue up in that story?
I don't recall.
That you're looking down over Nimue. You said, "There's only one thing that could break this endless slumber." As you slowly puckered your lips, grabbed her shoulder, and said, "Wait, I'm gonna do."
Yeah,
What did
Grung
you-
read fairy tales, and that's how Grung knows to wake people up.
It's a good thing your tongue isn't poisonous.
Hopefully it's not. Yeah.
I think I would have to. It says my skin, but it doesn't say about anything about bodily. Oh, that is a bodily fluid.
It's not your secretion, though.
No, it's not a secretion.
That's what's poisonous.
Getting
Fuck
toast.
this dog, though. Krillin's gonna go past it and go to the bed and get the blanket and wipe off his staff.
Okay. You're not entirely
Kid-
sure how much cleaner it gets because like the blanket itself was like nasty and partially rotted, so it like gets the blood and then, but it's like smeared it a little bit with some other dusty gunk.
Ugh.
Did Grung succeed in waking?
Yes, Melfon is waking up seeing this tiny frog man just like staring at him wide-eyed. I like to imagine, but it's up to you if this actually happened, that like while he's like trying to piece together what happened, Grung like does the eyeball lick thing.
we can agree on.
Okay. All right, so that is one dead dog.
Can you guys tell me before you do that? Because I was like, hey, I
Before do
don't
what?
want to waste my spell slot if this happens.
I don't think any of us knew. We all said that. We all thought that it would worked that way. It wasn't until we read the spell afterwards.
Yeah, it was just that, and it wasn't. I guess I don't know. I'm sorry if you had something else intended with it.
It's cool. It's
Yeah,
just
we
a
hear what you're
spell.
saying. I mean, yeah, I thought the same thing. Like I had read online about sleep being like a instantly ending certain combats. I think what they're usually talking about is getting a crit afterwards.
All right.
So
I think she just, the spells that she has chosen are being personally attacked.
Krillin's
Is it
gonna
not
go
work-
back to the table and ask for Melfon's assistance with the other 2 items. He also asks if anybody uses locksmithing tools, lockpicks, thieves' tools. There we go.
Thieves' tools.
Do
I
bards get?
actually
No,
don't
bards
remember
don't.
what.
I think it's only rogues, huh?
I guess it depends on your background too.
Yeah. Lexiana, what's your background?
Aristocracy.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think you'll know how to use thieves' tools.
I don't have them. No. Hold on. Let me check.
Well,
No.
Krillin found some. I just wanted to see if maybe we have somebody that can use them effectively.
Uh,
Because I think you have to have proficiency with them in order for them to actually be useful. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I need-
proficiency with these tools lets you add proficiency bonus to any ability checks, make to disarm or disarm traps or open locks. Proficiency is needed. So, Melfon, do you think you can check out the this other file and this cloak? Look at his smug face.
I'll get the checking on it. Tell you what. And he goes to identify one. Which one do you me do first?
The flask.
So Melfon starts identifying the flask.
All right, so similar process as everybody else around sees this kind of like very faint glow, and then it goes into your eyes, and then you immediately are given the information that this is a flask of alchemist fire.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Which
Yeah.
is, which just to kind of give you the kind of idea, it's like it's an adhesive fluid that ignites the second it's exposed to the air. So you can throw it, or you can throw it up to 20 feet, shatters on impact, and so you make a ranged attack with it, but you typically don't have proficiency on that. And then on,
can Grung have it?
Sounds horrifying, but if Grung wants it,
Grung wants it.
I'm hesitating not because I'm saying no, but I'm curious as to what havoc is about to be unleashed.
Oh.
Grung wants it.
Sorry, I think you might have messed up Malfon's identification. He just kind of holds it up to some light, looks at it, and goes, yeah, down in Underdark, we call them redneck fireworks.
Grung wants it.
The official.
Malfon looks over to Krillin like, whatever you want to do with it.
Hands it over to Grung.
Grung gets really, really, really excited and like starts hopping around.
Don't drop it. Don't break it. It's very dangerous.
Kimono starts slowly inching away. So careful with that, Grung.
Like Grung is like holding the jar above his head, like just jumping
Oh God,
with
He's gonna-
joy.
he's gonna
Malfon
die.
also starts inching away.
Takes the cloak and goes towards Melfon. And then this one's left.
Okay, let's get a dexterity saving throw.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh god. Lexiana, I would back up too. You're like right next to him.
To what?
Right next to Grung, and he's running around jumping with a bottle of alchemist fire above his head.
Yeah.
Essentially,
fine.
Grung is jumping around with a bomb.
Napalm, essentially.
Yeah, napalm.
Nim, move back.
Good work, Nim. Good work.
Keeping in mind that Manuel is still just an ape form.
Get my hand on his chest, pulling him back a bit.
I imagine he's just getting more and more like arrayed as an ape, just going, just like backing up.
Once Grung is done with his little happy dance, he's gonna like kiss the bottle and then like attach it to his hip.
Oh god. Horrifying.
Okay.
So now all that's left is the cloak.
Malphon needs to identify it. Malphon will start identifying.
All right. So after another 10 minutes passed as you concentrate on this, you identify this to be a magical cloak in nature. It is a cloak of protection, which means whoever wears it must attune to it, which means you need to take a short rest with it and to attune to it, but you get an additional +1 to your armor class.
Malphon should probably take it. I think he's the squishiest in terms of AC. Because you don't get to wear armor, right?
What's he get? Trying to see what he has here. No, he don't have any armor.
Yeah. You're a spellcaster. You
18,
don't get to wear
14.
armors.
Got a little dexterity. That's about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his armor class is only dexterity related. And
Whereas Grung and I are Dex plus Wisdom.
yep,
The druids
Grung
can
can
wear
wear the
armor.
cloak.
The druid can wear The druids can wear armor. Gamona wears armor, and bards can wear armor. So I think Malphon would probably be the best choice.
Sounds good. Malphon takes it, throws it over his shoulder, and says, "Well, how about we get a move on?"
Alrighty. Shall we head towards the music? The chanting, I mean? Hey, what's this little
Grung-
unknown thing, by the way? I see a book.
a book that you're not supposed to be able to see, but for some reason you can.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just there.
Yeah, it doesn't actually have any data in it. I don't know why it's there, but
Okay.
you're also not supposed to be able to see it. So it's like,
Is there anything that I could harvest off of this dog?
give me a medicine check.
Let's go.
All of
Let's
us?
go.
Well, he's just the one asking about it.
Oh.
It's
Eh,
meanwhile I gotta look up. Oh, that's not the right monster. So, in terms of your base knowledge of what is actually useful, there's not like any serious magical components that you're able to get off of this. However, you know or you might know from the world of or like just monsters, you might be able to take some teeth or even a head and collect a bounty for it if you wanted to.
All right. How big is
Grung
the head?
asking what the little man is doing.
Harvesting.
Should Grung do that too?
If you would like to attempt to, but there's already a head missing, or one of the heads is off, and
Yeah, Krillin's taking one head. It's like only one head's necessary. I mean, if you want to carry it, it's kind of like the size of you, I think.
Grung puts it on his shield.
Very, very well. And then we'll continue onward following the sounds of chanting.
All right, so you guys move forward, creeping ever into the darkness.
Oh god.
I step away for a second. I'll be right back.
I'm just following Krillin. Is that the right way?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Nim is not riding Manuel, but damn, it looks like.
Yeah. When you guys get
Uh,
to the bottom, hold up for everybody else to catch up, so that way I can
Oh, there it is.
keep track of what's going on.
I disappeared. I don't
Yeah,
know.
went
you're
into
gonna be
the
off to the
stairs
right.
and lost track.
So you like zoom out and you should see yourself
Oh.
towards the right. You're probably being covered by.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna pause it while we're waiting for
This is where we wait.
Grung to get back. And we'll go ahead and is Gamona and Melfon following the group too?
I'm still down with Grung.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll be with Grung following the group.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Grung's gonna follow the group.
Grung is following the group.
Okay.
Grung is following the group.
All right. And then we'll give me just a sec. All right. So as you guys come down the stairs, entering this area, of course, the chanting "He is ancient, He is the land" gets louder and louder. And
Who is? Hello?
they do not respond to your calling of saying that. They continue to chant,
It's
"He
still
is ancient,
paused.
He is the land."
Who's them? Are there a bunch of people in this room?
You just hear voices, multiple voices. This room that you're in is almost empty, except you're noticing there's several like little reliquaries around the different sides.
Can I pick something up?
Yeah, Manuel immediately picks up the first reliquary he
I'm-
sees without regard to safety.
I'm picking up this rose.
Very in character from Manuel.
Okay, so hold on. I got to remind myself look down this list to see which one's in each one. So Manuel
Excuse me.
finds it's just a small wooden box.
He immediately opens it.
Yeah.
It has what looks like almost like this. The best I could describe it as a piece of beef jerky, but it does look like tongue-like, like it's kind of tongue-like.
licks it.
I use restroom real quick.
As far as what Lexiana just discovered, let me get through here really quick because it's basically a list and I got to follow it clockwise. So, what you find is a desiccated frog tied to a stick.
Fuck yeah! Desiccated frogs tied to a stick, my favorite.
Grung
love
is
this
sad
stuff.
because Grung thinks it's his brethren.
Oh shit.
Keep in mind, it's like a tiny frog, but I guess Grung is also a tiny frog, but bigger than this tiny frog.
Melfon can see you, so he looks over and he's like, "You gonna eat that?"
Grung looks at Melfon horrified.
What does the desiccated frogs tied to a stick do?
You don't know?
Oh, okay, so I'm picking it up and I'm touching it, I'm licking it. Can I roll something?
You could. Are you trying to discern if it's magical? I'm guessing.
I'm just checking it out. But yeah, sure.
You can go ahead and roll an Arcana check if you're trying to determine if it's magical, or a Nature check if you're trying to determine something about the frog.
I'm back.
I'm gonna do Arcana. Can I just do a public roll, or do I need to do something special? Oh wait,
you
no.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I click on it. Never mind. $15.
15. Looking this thing over, you don't get any.
And I licked it.
Like by taste, there is no tingling sensation that came off of it, other than it's kind of gross. And looking at it too, like you don't get any kind of sense of any magic emanating from this object. It almost, as far as you can tell, looks like somebody just tied a frog to a stick for whatever reason.
I think it's extremely neat, and I keep it and put it in my hair.
Okay.
Krillin's
Grung
gonna
is
head
really
down this
depressed.
hallway.
Mona and Malphon will follow.
When he gets here, he stops and goes back.
Which hallway?
This one.
This
He's like,
hallway.
there's a
yeah.
long hallway, guys.
Looks like the other one has a door that's blocked. Is that what you were seeing, Lexiana?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
There's some sort of
So-
sex dungeon down here.
So because it's actually. Oh,
Yes.
what the heck? How did it? It triggered the wrong chanting.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. That's the chanting that's supposed to be happening. So what you guys are witnessing or what you're seeing, Lexiana, is you're seeing a portcullis drop. So you only have like these small slats that you could peek through, and you don't see any people, but you are pretty sure that this is where the voices are coming from.
Oh, good.
Hello? Who are we talking about? Hello?
There's 2 dead bodies in there.
They don't seem to be reacting to your speech.
Krillin's gonna investigate one of these dead bodies he found.
Sure. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Wait, where's the one? Me and Krillin.
You find what looks to be some kind of
Yeah.
robe, or some kind of black robe. Does kind of seem very culty, and then its fingers still has a ring that's kind of a little bit tarnished with age, but you're pretty sure it's actual gold.
He'll take the
Grung
ring.
is
He picks up the ring and then goes to the
Okay.
other side.
Does
Alright,
does
go ahead.
Grung see Krillin have a ring in his
Probably not. I don't see
Where's-
Grung, so
Yeah, I don't know where Grung's at.
Grung has been following.
Oh,
I'm still stepped away from the computer.
oh okay.
okay. So sure, Grung
You
has
probably saw him
seen
pick him
it.
up.
So Grung's gonna lunge at Krillin to try and grab the ring.
Where did you
I bought
So-
it.
play?
I'm
So-
just gonna try and dodge, like, acrobatics out of the
No
way.
one? Sorry.
Okay, so here's what we are going to do. You are going to do a competing. Grung is going to try. Let me look at something really quick here. We're gonna do competing acrobatics checks and see who gets what.
Okay.
So you guys just each roll acrobatics when you can.
Oh no!
I
Also the start.
seriously doubt.
She can still roll a 1? Nope.
Nope. So it happens so quickly, Krillin, that it's like that cartoon effect. Like as far as you could tell, the ring just like vanished from your fingers, and like you don't notice that Grung took it until you look over and see Grung's like holding it now too. And but it's kind of this comical, like you're staring at your empty hands for a second, like what, and then you look over and see Grung.
Grung,
do you
that's thieving.
Grung
I-
looked at him confused. But shiny metal.
Yes,
Shiny rock.
I had it first.
But shiny rock.
Grung.
Grung swallows it.
No.
Well, I guess that's that.
I think Sintu was trying to get something out too. wasn't-
Oh, I just want to know if Grung want to check out my stick with a frog on it to make sure it's not one of Grung's.
Grung looks at you depressed because Grung saw you lick the stick.
Okay, I
And
wanted to
Grung-
know if it would get me high. What?
Grung's scared of you now.
Well, there's nothing else over here. So,
While you guys are all here, how about everybody makes a perception check?
Okie dokie. Do that before I step away again. No, this one.
I
Ooh,
perceive.
nat 20. Get fucked.
Oh
I'm
wait, no,
seeing it all.
that was yours. Damn.
I perceive
advantage.
all.
Didn't
I
have-
cannot be stopped. What do my beautiful elf eyes see? My special elf eyes.
Your first one was
So-
an 18. 19, 20,
I
21.
got a
So
20.
Melphon, yours
So-
was like 21.
Well, so both Melphon and Lexiana, with their both natural 20s, like just immediately turn and they identify that, like, in this room, the sound of the chanting is more muffled, just because you're pretty sure it's coming from that room on the other side of this wall. But there's one spot in this area that seems more clearly, almost like there's a tiny crack in the wall here where the sound is seeping through a little bit.
Break
Can I
down
look-
this wall, boys.
Can I look through the crack?
As you get closer, you realize the crack actually goes like from the floor all the way up to about 7 feet high,
It's a
and
wide
you realize
crack.
you're looking at a secret entrance.
Oh, do we punch it or?
You can punch it, you can push it, you can kick it, you can lick it.
I choose to lick it.
It tastes very dry and dusty, like some
Okay.
cobwebs and stuff are stuck to it.
Can I try and investigate to see if there's any levers or anything like that?
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Wish me luck, friends.
Oh, 17,
Oh.
19. Good job.
Yeah. So you don't find any kind of activating mechanism around, but you do see kind of this general shape of the door. And based on the fact that you can't see any sign of hinges, you would guess that if it is unlocked and freely opened, you'd probably push it. But beyond that, you don't see anything else around it.
He tries to push it.
And it just slides open, and that echoing chant like just blasts into the room. And you guys now see,
Hello?
and as soon as you guys walk into this room, everything goes temporarily silent. Just whoosh.
Can
And
you
as you guys,
So awkward.
who's trying to talk?
Can you put Grung in the room?
Yes. All right, and as you know, or as you guys look up look up, you notice that these pillars around the room are actually supporting a series of balconies with separate like little alcoves up there, and you see approximately 10 hooded figures wearing cloaks very similar to the skeleton that you found earlier, all standing around, and they're all standing at you or staring at you. And after a good 20-second pause, they change their chant to "One must die," as some of them reach out a hand to gesture towards this altar in the center, where you guys can see like that brownish reddish stain from past dried up blood.
Krillin's gonna go over here real quick.
Who
This
needs
on the
to
wall?
die? Why?
Grung
Hello?
to unhook the bomb from his pouch or his belt.
Oh, he's unhooking the alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grung unhooks that. They are. It's almost like they're on a script of some sort. Like even in character, some of you guys can pick it up because they're ignoring anything you're saying to them. They're not answering questions.
Do I know what this thing is on the wall up here?
Is there? Can I like dance or something to snap them out of it by dancing really cool or something?
You can sure try.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, here we go.
But
Maybe it's
Ready
just
to
gonna do a
perform
draft
it.
over and over. You like it?
I'm just gonna spam that. It's an awesome.
Nice.
Okay, I got a 19. What does that do?
they do not seem to be reacting to your dancing, but you are killing it. Like,
I'm hitting the beat with this one must die.
yeah, it's actually incredibly impressive. And while Gamona is very focused on this kind of turn crank up here on the wall, everybody else who's seeing you is just kind of stunned. Like they had no idea that chanting about murdering somebody could be so entertaining.
Yeah, these are from TikTok dance moves are happening.
Yeah. Kind of going in order. Krillin, as you head down there, and what you are finding is this pile of. It's just kind of like this large pile of rocks that goes probably about 10 feet up in the air.
Is there any like openings up high?
No, it just seems like a pile of stones had like almost like there had been a collapse or cave in at this point.
Hmm.
And it just piled up neatly in the center.
That's odd.
And Gamona, what you're discovering is a turn crank, and you can actually see some chain work coming off of it, and it is right next to this portcullis over here.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it.
All right, give me a quick athletics check.
That's super athletic. Super athletic. Watch this.
Ooh.
You actually do start to lift it a little bit, but you got so much like dust and grime on your hands from recent fights, it actually slips and just, and then the portcullis like drops back down. You get the sense that using this thing, it doesn't actually take a lot of strength. You just didn't get a good grip that time.
I'm gonna try again.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, I'm doing for real this time.
Well-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So while this is going on, can Grung be climbing the walls until he's on the ceiling?
Sure, go
Can I
ahead.
Bardic Inspire? Can I Bardic Inspire?
Yes, you
Fuck
can.
yeah. Okay, I'm Bardic Inspiring.
That is, oh my god.
What do I need to roll?
That's just your
So-
movement.
Nice.
Well, it's gonna to climb. Like I was gonna give you an acrobatics check. As for Gamona, as you lift this thing up, now that you've gotten the grime off your hands, it's actually like not that difficult, and you get it all the way to the top. But get it all the way up to the top, and you notice it does kind of like latch in place once you get it up, but you could probably push it if you wanted it to close again. With a 16, you are able to kind of like, with this kind of squelchy noise that I imagine like comes with a larger frog, like as you climb back up, you are able to reach the top to be kind of face to face with one of these hooded figures. And you realize like these alcoves that were behind them don't actually lead out anywhere. There's no caves taking off anywhere. It's just like it backs off a little bit into this stone wall and stops.
Pants one of them. Pull down their pants. Pull down their pants. See what happens.
Grung gonna like rub his face along one of the hooded things.
Your face passes right through it.
Grung immediately goes back down.
Krillin's investigating the altar.
I'm twerking on the altar.
So, as Krillin is trying to ignore the twerking, you're noticing just it's been like multiple things have been killed on this thing. It's not just one creature's blood. You do notice that there's a pair of shackles that are like chained straight to this thing or suggesting that maybe they had to secure somebody on there. And it does look like a sacrificial altar.
I wouldn't be
you
up
see-
there.
What?
Krillin is slightly captivated, though.
Young is reattaching the bomb onto his belt and is like putting his hands up, like, nope, fuck this, I'm out.
So, Krillin calls up, what happens if we don't kill somebody?
As you ask that question, Gamona, you're pretty certain it was secured, but the portcullis just slams back down.
Shit. That's not good.
But nothing else seems to happen.
I wanted to out there. It's so cool.
So, we're not gonna kill anything, right? There's nothing to kill.
I think they mean us.
Yeah, but we're not killing each other. So what do we? Do we tell them? Who wants to tell them?
Krillin starts heading towards the secret passage again.
Okay, Gamona's like, okay, I guess it's me. Gamona just like stands over here and says,
As
No.
Krillin gets up to those doors, they slam shut in front of him.
Growing knew that effed up and Growing
nice. So Gamona's gonna just kind of stand right here in the middle and say, hey, sorry guys, but no one's gonna be dying today. So we're just gonna take our nearest exit, if you don't mind. We'll just open up this portcullis and get on out of here.
So, Nim and Manuel, since you're kind of down in that area, that pile of rocks, you notice that one of the top rocks starts to like just unbidden tumble down the pile, and then another one tumbles down. The rocks seem to be shifting a little bit.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, we gonna fight the rock boy?
Let's get out of here.
Rock fighting time.
It'll be the rock guy from Galaxy Quest.
So, with that, as you guys start to work further away, you do see the rocks continuing to cascade from their pile until you see this reddish, fleshy tendril start to work its way out, and then a weird kind of blob starts to form, and you start noticing eyes opening up along it.
Krillin's gonna try and open the portcullis.
Hello? Hi. Are you... Who are you? Hello? Oh.
This thing, just to paint a picture as Krillin's working the portcullis, this thing is about 15 feet high, a fleshy mass with just a giant gaping maw with just jagged fangs, some of them over a foot long.
Okay, before we attack, are they a bad boy?
I think we should run.
Flesh thing is bad.
Got it, good.
Krillin's like, guys, let's get out of here.
Alright, so, Krillin, I'm going to give you one quick athletics check, but one thing you're going to notice is that as this... Go ahead.
Let's hope this works, because I got a -2.
Let's see it.
Can I get my inspiration die?
Holy crap, that's not bad.
You like just yank this portcullis up as the thing starts making its approach to you.
Fear is a powerful tool.
Yes. So what I want really quick, just to kind of keep things going, let me mark you guys for combat. So you don't necessarily have to fight the thing, but the combat order is going to be partially for me to keep track of stuff too.
Grung is immediately gonna go to where. Oh, initiative.
I roll so shit on initiative every time.
Did I roll?
Mouth on with the 20s. Jeez.
All right. So again, you guys don't actually have to fight this. You do have an escape, but it's your call as to what you're going to do. So I'm going to actually turn off the chanting and turn on some battle music just to kind of make things. Let's see.
Feels sensual.
Yeah.
So
All
what's
right.
this blob's name? Who is he?
It's a big old note.
That's a hell now to the south now.
He is an amalgamation of flesh with several, or one massive gaping mouth and several other mouths coming off of him. So, starting off at the top, it is Melfon's turn. What is he going to do at this point?
Okay, so I mean, we gotta fight this thing, guys.
Oh,
You guys
God.
have a way of to escape if you want. It's your choice, but
We gotta fight it.
Oh,
All right,
God.
let's fight it.
Think of the XP.
Oh, I'm thinking
Think
of
of the
it.
experience.
We
above
get
table,
just a
above
reminder.
table, yeah.
We get
I think you're on
experience
it.
if we get out of the
Yeah.
if we escape the encounter. By the way,
Yes.
we get the
Seems
same
like-
amount of experience.
Yeah, but what do we want to do?
Bro,
I'll leave it to y'all.
I'm cool with killing it.
Let's fight.
Telling you guys I want to kill it.
All right, we'll kill it.
Yeah.
Let's kill it. It seems like an abomination against anything good and holy, so I think it should end.
Why
But
else are we
that's
here?
my opinion.
Mhm. Let me see. What spells do I have here? I have Thunder Wave. I'm going to use. Go for. I guess Firebolt. Why does the spell suck so much? Okay, Firebolt.
All right. So you rolled a hit.
Let's see. 10? Okay.
A
Or
10,
15. 15. Sorry, 15.
15 does hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Damage.
Yes, your
Oh,
damage.
0 damage.
That is 10 damage.
Makes more sense.
So just pelting this thing right in like the mouth that swallows, or the big mouth that swallows some of it and like coughs some of it up, and you hear as the different mouths scream, they're screaming with different voices. Like one of them is a woman's voice, another one's like a deeper man's voice, and another one almost sounds like a kid's voice.
Gotcha. Sounds terrible.
Yep.
Okay, Malfon's gonna back up a little bit. Say okay.
Alright.
Jumping out of that.
All right. That moves us on to the ape.
And the ape can't see this thing, but does. I mean, the fireball just went there, so I know where to go, right?
Yeah, he would have gotten a glimpse as the fireball arced that way and then exploded, so he would have.
I imagine attacking in the dark is not the most opportune thing, though, right?
When you attack something you can't see, you do make those attack rolls with disadvantage.
All right, we're sending it. Both the
Okay.
ape-
I think apes are creepy.
Aren't
Wow.
we apes? 12 still hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
And then again.
All right, so it takes its 5 points of bludgeoning damage first.
1.
So you go in for like the first punch and hit it, and then because you can't quite see what you're doing, as you slam around, you actually end up punching one of the stones that are on the ground, and God, that really hurts. You're gonna take 1 point of bludgeoning damage just to your knuckles because you full on punched a rock as hard as you could, and it was not one of the smaller, easy to break ones.
Ouch.
I'm gonna stay here.
You're gonna stay right there. Okay. That puts us up to Krillin. Nim, be thinking about your turn.
Krillin, looking back, sees everybody engaging the monster. Takes a deep breath, and he's like, well, we'll see what happens. And he's going to move his full 40 feet movement.
All right.
Ugh.
Monks, man.
And then he's going to smack it with the quarterstaff.
Uh, 17 or 23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. All right.
9 damage. And then, 1 second. What is this? Why aren't you dragging? 1 second. Oh. Well, we're gonna use flurry blows. So as a bonus action, flurry blows. First punch, nat 1,
That's not gonna hit.
and then what's that?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get better about applying consequences to nat ones. As you go in for the punch, you miss and spin around, and I will let you choose if you hit yourself and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, or if your next attack is with disadvantage from like being disoriented.
I'll take the bludgeoning.
All right, so you take. Go ahead and do that. So, whoops.
I brought myself down to
You-
16.
Oh, you did. Okay. So you miss so bad that you spin around and you fall and kind of like bonk your head a little bit, but you're able to recover with one final unarmed strike. That
What a
definitely
guy.
hit. Nope,
What a
that actually misses.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your critical damage.
Alright, so it's 4 plus this. So 10 damage.
Oh, you could have clicked critical and it would have.
Oh, it automatically
done that.
applies the maximum?
It does.
Oh, okay. Well, it still works the same, I guess.
So 10 damage, you said?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, so giving it a good kick right there in one of its eyes as it like lashes back, and you hear like just this amalgamation of voices. They're not really saying any actual words, but think of what was that one boss from Naxxramas that had like all the different people's voices
Thaddeus?
calling for help?
Help
Yeah.
me. Oh, the one where I think it's
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of that effect, but they're not saying any actual words. They're just screaming. So now we have Nim and Grungby thinking about your turn.
Okay, my bad. So, wondering here, how the fuck I move and stop doing whatever the fuck I'm doing? Maybe undo what I just did. Oh, and I clicked the reload application button. That's perfect. But what I wanted to do was move closer, make sure that I could get within striking range. And go from there. But, as it stands, I'm looking at a white screen, so give me 1 second.
All right.
Or you can just move me there for me.
So you're moving up to
between Krillin and Manuel.
between Krillin and Manuel.
Mhm.
Sure. I have placed you there.
Thank you.
Krillin kind of scooches over
I'm
just
back.
a little bit.
I'll allow it.
Just kind of shifts. He's small.
Alright, so we're using bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
You should have like 35 feet of movement. Candy?
Okay. Were you watching me?
Yes.
Damn weirdo.
Everybody can see what you're doing.
I don't know.
Got to whack him with the good old shillelagh. So yeah, obviously the 16 does hit too because less has hit before. So you give it a good whack
So, viewers,
as this thing like
It's,
the
very
voices let out
likely our whole
another
party's gonna
series
die.
of screams.
but hopefully
That's-
not.
I'm just gonna stay here without moving up.
All right, Grung, you're up.
Okay, so Grung is going to try and move to where he can see what it is. So that was like 20.
Okay. So you do. At this point, you do have a pretty good glimpse of this fleshy, multi-eyed, multi-mouthed thing.
Oh, so it's red.
Would it, or would I be able to throw it, like, throw my bottle at the thing?
So let me refresh on Flask of Alchemist Fire just to make sure that we're not gonna, because I want to make sure you fully understand the effect before you do that.
Oh, I'm gonna burn everybody alive, right?
I don't think so. So the sticky adhesive fluid ignites when exposed to air. As an action, you can throw the flask up to 20 feet, shatter it on impact to make a ranged spell attack against a creature or object, treating the alchemist fire as an improvised weapon. On hit, the target takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of its turn. A creature can end this damage by using its action to make a DC 10 dexterity check to extinguish the flames. So no, you can target it directly at this creature and only hit this creature.
I think 3.5 is where it used to be a radius.
And then
This is arguably better.
I want to throw it.
All right, so go ahead and you're gonna roll a d20, and then we're gonna add 3 to whatever you get because it's your dexterity.
Whoa.
Nice.
So yeah, you definitely hit. So go ahead and roll 1d4 for me really quick.
Oh.
Nice. Jesus.
We fucking this thing up.
We might be okay, guys.
Get it! Kill the freak! Kill the freak!
Lobby fire.
One must die. One must die.
Oh, well, one's gonna die, all right.
Just you hold on, creepy guys in robes. Just you hold on.
All right, as the creature begins its turn, Lexiana, think about your turn coming after. What I need is, first I need to make some measurements.
At the start of its turn, it takes a d4, right?
It does take a d4. I'll go ahead and roll that really quick. Unless you want Grung to.
Grung can roll it.
Sure, go ahead and roll it, because I got a 1, so that kind of sucks.
That's much better than a 1.
All right, it takes its additional 3 points of fire damage as it lets out several screams. At the start of its turn, though, what I need is, if I can get my measurement tool back up again, because I was... So Lexiana is just barely outside of it. So I just need Manuel, Nim, Krillin, and Grung. I need you each to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wow.
I'm very
Ooh.
wise, you guys.
I call shenanigans.
Woo!
Saving
Not very wise, guys. Not very wise.
God
Can I
damn.
add inspiration die to this?
If you have the inspiration, yeah.
Yeah, I never used it.
Go ahead and roll a d6 and add it to that.
The
I don't think I had
So-
inspiration. I don't remember.
I got 11.
I don't think you did. So, Grung, at this point, you are able to shrug off this effect. What I need, or well, actually, so the first thing is Manuel, Nim, and Krillin cannot take reactions for the next round.
Oh no.
The next thing I need those 3 to do is I need them to roll a d8.
Don't do it.
That's for Manuel. And this.
Krillin got a
is
4.
Nim.
Oof.
So Manuel was the 2 and Nim was the 8. Krillin's got 4. Okay, so wait, Manuel was the 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Manuel and Krillin, you will experience no effect. Nim, however, is going to make a random melee attack against a random creature in his or within his range. So I believe your weapon has a 10-foot range, doesn't it?
It is a quarterstaff, and I have no idea.
No,
Five.
it's
A
5 foot.
5 foot.
5 foot. Okay, so it has to be either the creature, Krillin or Manuel Ape.
So that's
So
a
what I'm
D6.
Actually, let me roll really quick. Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
roll.
actually,
a
you
D6.
can just roll D3, right? Because with the system, it'll actually let you do it. Just
Let me
type
see.
/R 1D3.
Oh, it does let me do that. So Nim is going to make a melee attack with his quarterstaff against Krillin.
Fuck. Why did I have to speak? Oh god, it's Shillelagh.
Shillelagh?
Still
It's-
effective.
Oh, no!
Whole minute. boy.
What the-
Sorry.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ!
Go ahead and roll critical damage.
Oh,
This
that was
isn't a
critical, I'm
PvP
sorry.
game.
I did not click critical once.
So it's 8 plus 5.
How do you do critical?
It's
What do I do?
8
It's
plus
fine.
5. Oh my
It's-
god. 9, 10, 11, 12,
Yeah.
13 damage.
Yes. Krillin just takes 13 points of bludgeoning damage as so what was actually happening was as the screams and this kind of like gibbering sound coming from the mouths, like you all felt this sense of like some kind of madness trying to take over you, and without warning, as far as you guys could tell, Nim just freaked out and just full on whacked Krillin as hard as he could.
Guys, I gotta say, on a scale of 1 to 17, I'm looking about a 3. Ugh. This is
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. A fucking
And that's just
critical.
so. Then from the start, it is going to attempt to bite or reach out to bite. Yes. At Krillin,
Oh god.
getting a 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Krillin, you are going to take 16 points of piercing damage.
Well,
Damn, bro. It's been real.
as
I'm
you
unconscious, but I'm not dead.
Is it my turn yet?
the last thing that this creature gets to do
Oh.
is it is going to spit out. Let me see where it's going to go. I got to do another radius really quick.
Frank does not like being circled.
Oh, that's on top of Krillin.
So, it is going to lash out, or just like spits out this greenish glob from the largest mouth, like as it comes out. And I need everybody in that circle, except Krillin, who automatically fails, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow, this thing's really going for it.
Including them.
Yep, Nim. Everybody who's inside that circle, except
Okay.
Krillin, auto fails. So, Okay.
Oh, fuck.
so Krillin and Manuel are blinded until the end of this creature's next turn.
Okay, so that's not as bad. At least it doesn't do any damage.
It does not do damage. You are correct. However, you guys who are in that immediate area start to notice that as it's like working its way up, the ground beneath you in that kind of 5-foot area, or let me see. gotta double check it. Oh, sorry. 10-foot radius basically seems to be regularly shifting under your feet, almost like there might be a problem if you guys stay this close to it.
At the end of its turn, does it also get more?
No, it's only the start of its turn.
Okay.
Yes. After that, it is now Lexiana's turn. Gamona will be next.
All right, I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers. Do you have to roll a Wisdom saving throw, or does it do it automatically?
I have to roll the Wisdom saving throw for the creature.
Okay, it's 14.
All right. If you cast Dissonant Whispers, it'll like pop up with a thing that I can just click.
All right, it's not letting me do it.
Oh, did I get rid of your fucking spell slots again? I don't know what the deal is with that. Anyway.
All right, here we go. 11 psychic damage, and I whisper what it feels like. Why am I closer? Why did I move? I didn't mean to move.
I didn't move you. Let me check to see if somebody has ownership over you in case. Sometimes I can.
Anyway, did I hit?
Well, you did hit, and it did actually fail its Wisdom save.
Okay, so then it has to move back to the end of the corner.
It has to move as far as its movement would allow.
Oh, it can't move.
It can, but it's only able to move. Well, I guess it is that corner because it can only move 10 feet.
I just want everyone to know I whispered what it feels like to be alive and free, so now they feel really bad about themselves.
Jesus.
So far away from it.
As it takes its full 11 points of psychic damage, hearing the constant or the echoing screams coming out from its several mouths. All right. Is there anything else that Lexiana is going to be doing?
You're still within 60 feet. I'm not getting any closer. Fuck that. I jump on top of the altar because it's cool,
Okay.
and then I can still see it, and I can still attack. Cool.
Yep. All right. So at this point, we get to Gamona's turn.
Quick question: can I bardically inspire people in battle, or is that only outside of battle?
Bardic Inspiration is actually a bonus action, so you could pick a person on your turn. Like I would let you do this now, really quick, since you.
Okay. Does anybody want to get bardically inspired for something they want to really hit?
It'd be best
Probably
on
not Bardic Inspire, but
Ape, Nim, or Grung.
Ape is
Gamona's about to kill this thing.
Gamona, you wanna get bardically inspired?
Yeah, I'm killing it.
All right, I'm bardically inspiring Gamona, and I'm on the altar, and I'm breaking it down to this ominous music.
Okay.
And I sing, "Oh, you gotta kill that monster with 17 mouths."
Lexiana hears music in her head, guys.
Yep.
Good deal.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this.
Krillin's still there.
So you get an extra 1d6 for whatever it
Gotcha.
is that you're doing.
Cool. Okay. All right, I'm ready to start.
All right.
Here's what I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna stroll up to Buddy, okay? I can make it, barely, but I
Oh,
can
yeah.
make it. Okay, look, there we go. Yep. Okay.
So before we get too much, well, I'll say you can work your way around there, but the 10-foot radius around it, wherever it is standing, as you get closer to it, you start to find that the ground is uneven and much more difficult to maneuver. So let's go ahead and. So that's all difficult terrain.
Ah, come on.
So
That's okay. You're bardically inspired.
you're.
Come on. Literally 1 foot out the way. Wait, no, it still makes 5. It makes 5. It's 5. It's 5 feet.
I'll-
I can reach. I can barely reach, but I can reach.
Don't you technicality him. We're seeing it.
I'll let you have it.
Well, you
Okay.
have to let him have it. It's the rules. We're seeing it within the rules.
This- Oh man.
Okay. So I'm going to first sting Vow of Enmity on this creature. So I tell him, yeah, you're my enemy, buddy. And
All right.
then I'm going to attack with Spear. And that will give me advantage.
19 to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. I'm reminding myself what Vow of Enmity does.
Where does the 1d6 come in? The damage or the
No, it's usually to hit.
hit?
And he has to
Yep,
choose to
knew it.
use it.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, can I take it off? All right. So it doesn't get used unless he chooses to use it.
No,
Yeah, and he can.
Oh,
He
I
can-
still have that inspiration die from you.
Yeah,
so
he basically,
no, sorry, go ahead.
when you inspire somebody, they get that 1d6 to use at any point of their choosing within the next 10 minutes of in-game time, basically, and they can use it on any attack or any like to hit roll, or saving throw, ability checks. The only thing they can't really use it or their inspiration on is death saves.
Or damage.
Oh yeah, they can't use it to increase their damage, but
But it does take up one of those uses still, even if they don't use it in that 10 minutes.
yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's true. However, I think College of Eloquence, you actually get your inspiration back if they don't use it or if it fails.
Am I in that? Yes, I am. Haha.
Okay. Like I said, I'm about to kill this thing.
How
That's
do
a
you
10
know? How do you know you're about to kill it?
because I just rolled a 10 and I'm going to use all my spell on Divine Smite.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
That's 3.
Wasn't a
So-
fair question.
I think you can only use one spell slot at a time for Divine Smite.
Oh, no. I can use all of them. It says you can extend one spell slot to do an extra 2d8 and then plus 1d8 for each spell slot higher than that.
No.
So that does not mean you can use as many as you want. That means if you chose to use like a second level spell slot, that would add 1d8. So you can't do. You can't like I want to add all of my spell slots together.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. Well,
Either way,
Well,
it's still going to
so
do a
what I
good
get?
amount of damage.
So it's going to take 10 points of damage. Go ahead and do your 2d8s to add to that.
I can't roll it. I don't have spell slots either.
Oh. Just manually roll 2d8. I got to figure out what the fuck is causing that. Because it's really fucking annoying that it just keeps popping up like that. So 16 points of damage. So as Gamona comes forward, thrusting with the spear, I want you to describe to me how you kill the gibbering mouther.
It actually died. I thought it was
Nice.
gonna die. I was like, fuck. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to, just like before, spear's gonna go straight at him, go straight through the mouth, and it's gonna impale through the back, and then the spear's gonna glow very bright golden rays of gold shoot everywhere as the creature stops moving.
So just that thrust coming right out the back of the throat, bringing you in really close so you can like make this kind of grinning contact with the one eye that's looking at you as all the other eyes kind of turn on you, and you hear the voices of like the men, the women, the children kind of and then it literally starts to just decompose and melt like while you're right there.
Can I get like a scoop of it?
Sure.
Can somebody pick up
Alright.
Krillin?
Yeah, I'm coming to Krillin. Is combat over? Are we done with combat now?
How do we pick
Yeah,
Mm.
combat's done.
Okay, I'm going to lay on hands on Krillin.
Okay, so-
Jesus, I'm so sorry, Krillin.
I got a scoop of the flesh. I'm keeping it. Can I have that in my inventory?
How many
y-
points?
yeah, you can add it.
All right. Okay.
I'm just giving you one
I'm
for
on
now,
fire.
just to pick you up.
Do I put that in my
All right.
backpack or?
I am no
add-
longer.
On I guess it depends. It'll be easier if you add it on D&D Beyond.
I'm gonna.
I'm also gonna lay on hands our buddy over here, the ape, because he still has the disease. So I'm gonna give him 5.
Oh, he,
I've Okay, so as you press your hand into that, you do like Manuel does feel this immediate relief as this like illness just passes from his system.
You're welcome, ape man.
Gonna go search the rock.
Krillin slowly
Can we-
picks himself up. He's like, oh, what the hell?
I am so sorry. Nim says sorry. Internet.
So, searching through the rocks, you find a lot of them are covered in different, or just like different aged, dried up blood. Also, various like random bones. Not like a lot of them, but like here and every now and then you'll find a bone.
These are the worst tampons I've ever seen. They don't.
Grung gets excited. His family.
Oh no. It's not family grown.
Krillin's heading out back towards the altar.
Can Kimono take this thing, carry it to the altar as well?
Take what?
The weird creature we fought?
Yeah, does
You can,
everyone want to scoop?
you can try, but it's turning into soup really fast. And at this point, after a few minutes have passed as it's fallen, or after it's fallen, and all of the chanting is completely gone, you notice that all the figures who are up top are no longer there. And then the whole ground, walls, and ceilings start to shake around you.
Okay.
Grung
I'm just gonna.
couple and throws him on his shield as well with the wolf head, and like starts running with his dragging his shield behind him.
Yeah, Krillin's running.
All right. Well, before we get too far into this, I'm actually going to call it for the night.
Okay. Perfect.
Quick question: how should I like label this pile of goop that I've like a potion or something?
Just label it goop.
Yeah, you can just call it weird monster goop or something like
I'll
that.
just, like make a custom one.
Yeah.
I can't believe we lived through that.
I didn't know I can. Can you make custom? Oh, add custom item. All right.
You know, guys, I'm starting to think we probably should have like let the thing come over in the middle and killed it there. Because I think we shouldn't have killed it in the corner. I was gonna try and carry it over there and tell them, "Hey, it's dead. One must die. One is dead."
Wait. No, oh yeah. Wait. Can I put the goop on the altar? Maybe. I don't know.
We can get to that. We can get to that next time. I'm trying to wrap it up so I can get stuff done and go to bed.
All right, we're doing all this so that a priest will bury some guy. Okay. This is important.
Anyways, so to wrap things up for the night, I will come back in tomorrow because you guys need the experience for killing the devil dog and the gibbering mouther, is what they were called. In terms of doling out the hash marks tonight, I will acknowledge I was not as on top of it. So here's what I got that I've done. Gamona got automatically 1 for agreeing to take care of Melfon, as did Nim for taking care of Manuel's. Remind myself here. I also, you should. One thing you can be happy, or hopefully be happy with, Lexiana, is you were role played so well last week by Sinless that I gave you some of the hash marks because I was laughing at how well it was captured. So you got some extra ones when normally you can't get any hash marks when you're just not here.
Wow.
But I did give one. I did give one to Melfon too because I appreciated the country hick accent that really is Ben. Yeah. So Gamona in total got 3 hash marks. Grung got 2, probably for being Grung. Admittedly, my tiredness is making me not remember everything.
More than sure it was Grung's dance with the crazy potion.
That was one that was not included. So Grung got 3. Krillin got 2, Lexiana got 3, Melfon got the 1, like I said, and Nim got 2. Going down the list, I'll start with Gamona. Who would you like to give a hash mark to?
We have 2 people or just 1?
We'll go with 2 because I was basically sleeping on the job.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to give 1 to Krillin for deciding to come back and save us and help, even though he was like halfway out the door. And for that really fast like Sonic the Hedgehog move, man. Like that was so cool. That was pretty awesome. The other one I'm gonna give to Nim for first thing hitting Krillin, but also for playing Manuel as well and bringing back the Chewbacca roars.
I did miss the Chewbacca roars. All right, Grung, you have 2 to hand out.
Grun gives it to Lexiana for the inspiration dice and for thinking of putting the doggo to sleep. And then the second one to give to Gamora for killing Goop.
Goop must die.
All right, Krillin, who would you like to give your hash mark commendation to?
Lexiana for putting the dog to sleep and allowing Krillin to slaughter it so much easier. And Gamora for reviving him from death's doorstep.
Like how everybody switched to calling him calling them Gamora instead of Gamona.
Gamona, yeah, there you go. Might as well just
Gamora.
change your name like Krillin had to change his. You're green, you fight with swords, you know? It makes sense.
No, it's not Gamora. It's not Garona. It's Gamona.
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 Exactly.
My Gamona.
I'm gonna call you
Exactly.
Gadara.
Perfect.
All right,
Altogether different.
Lexiana, who would you like to give yours out to?
I would like it to give it to Gamona because she encouraged us to take down the Goop monster instead of running away, which would have been very lame and sad of us. And then I want to give the other one to Frog Boy because I thought it was funny when you stole the ring.
I swallowed that.
Yeah, and then you ate it. So, I was like, maybe I can make you throw up, but then I was like, no, I won't.
All right. Let's see. So Manuel and Melfon don't get a say. Nim, who would you like to give out to? 2-2.
1 to Gamona for the killing blow, and 1 to Krillin. Condolences for your dome.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys here tonight. Next week it's going to be same thing, so I can get on the right schedule, and then we're going to go back to every other week.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I'm excited to play
I'm-
2 weeks in a row again.
Yeah. You're probably not going to get this or probably not going to get this again until I have some kind of break in my classes.
Alright, cool. So we leveling up, or I imagine we're all pretty close to level 3, right?
Probably. I'll figure that out.
Krillin
later
is
in-
for sure leveling up because he's 15 away.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm just not going to figure that shit out tonight.
Nah, that's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
I'll check back out throughout the week to do a level up.
Yeah, I try to get it done pretty quick because I don't like waiting on it.
Alrighty.
Well, thanks for hosting this and stuff.
Yes, for sure, man. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks again as always.
All right. You guys
Yeah,
have a good.
thanks for DMing. This was fun.
Y'all have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Good
Good night, friends.
Have a good night.
All right, so that was a close call, to say the least. For those of y'all here, thank you for joining. We will be having another game next week. Normally it's every 2 weeks, but we're going to have one next week, and then after that, it'll be every 2 weeks again. So y'all have a good night, and thanks for hanging out.